Hi guys, Mary Hodges here from Lean Legal. This is an overview of my Udemy crash course on understanding worker classification, the distinction between employees and independent contractors. Not many business owners are aware of this, but if you're using independent contractors, it's not enough to just call them an independent contractor and pay them on a 1099 and be done with it. You're actually required by the law to have a special relationship with that contractor that's different than the one you'd have with an employee. And if you're not doing that, these so-called independent contractors may really be employees, and then you could be on the hook for failure to pay employment taxes, among other things. We see this in businesses get in trouble for this all the time, which is why I wanted to create a crash course on this topic so that you can learn how to use contractors the right way. And I'll also talk about some of the awesome resources you get for signing up for the course. This course will cover many important topics. We'll start with the background, which includes explaining what worker classification is and why it's important. Then the majority of the class will focus on the 20-factor test, which covers the things that courts and government agencies use to determine if a worker is an employee or independent contractor. And to help you better understand these factors and learn some of the do's and don'ts, we'll compare two cases. One where the worker was found to be an independent contractor, and the other where the workers were found to be employees. And after the 20-factor test, we'll talk about what's next for your business. And we suggest that you do a self-assessment of your own practices to see if you need to restructure your relationship with your contractors to conform with the legal requirements. And then finally, I also made a bonus lecture that covers the IRS independent contractor test, which applies to federal tax issues across all states. Now for the exciting part. For enrolling in the course, you get access to tons of valuable resources. First, there's a 50-state worker classification survey. I spent countless hours preparing this, which included me researching the worker classification test used in each state and for the purposes of unemployment and workers' compensation. This is really useful for a quick reference guide and if you have contractors in multiple states. We also provide you with tools that will help you with your self-assessment. And these include a 5-step guide to conducting your self-assessment, a questionnaire that helps you evaluate your relationship with your workers, and a worksheet that organizes the results of your questionnaire so that you can see where you might need to make adjustments. Finally, there's an IRS test information sheet that goes along with the bonus lecture. So, to enroll in the course, all you need to do is follow this link. For the price of $59, you can get an hour-long course with access to the valuable resources we just talked about. You really can't beat that price, so enroll today. We'll see you in the course.